I get to turn to page 93 and 94 from your booklet. What we're going to do is we're going to try to match these wee sayings up with these graphs. So, if we look at page 94. Now you might have got a different graph to me, but that's fine, don't worry one bit. So number 1, the temperature of a cup of tea. So what would it look like? It would start high, then it would go down. Now, would it go down very rapidly and then cool off? Or would it go down quite slowly and then cool off? I think maybe that one. So I think 1 and E. But you could maybe argue it's 1 and D. Okay. Number 2. The amount of euros for the number of pounds. So the more euros, if you've no pounds, you've got no euros. The more euros, the more pounds. That would be a straight line 1. So 2 would go with A, I think. Number 3, the distance you run if you start off quick and you gradually slow down. So you start off with no distance, you're going really, really, really quick, and then you slow down. So I think that would look like graph F. So I think 3F goes together. Again, you could argue something different. Number 4, the distance travelled by a car moving at the same speed. Well, it's going to go the same distance each time. Okay, so I would say that is A, 4A. 5, the distance travelled from home. If a car is moving at a constant speed. So I would say that's the same. You're going this further distance, so I think that's 5A. G, the distance, number 6, the distance travelled by an accelerating race car. So it would go lots of distance at the beginning, and, it would go lots distance, and then it would slow down. So I think that is F. So I think 6 and F go together. Number 7, the amount of infection left in the body as it responds to treatment. It goes slowly at first and then it goes really fast. So I would say that is D. So 7 and D. Number 8, the speed of a car travelling in the motorway, which is neither accelerating or braking. So it's going at the same speed. It's not changing its speed. So it would just be a steady line. 8G. Number 9, the temperature of water in a kettle that is filled and then boiled. So it starts off low and then it gets high. It might go like that. Or would it go the same speed? I'm not sure. I think 9E would be what I would think. H, the amount of radioactive uranium in a sample as it decays over time. Now, as long as it's going down, it might go down in a straight line or it might go down like this. I wouldn't mind. Either 10B or 10D, I think, because we don't really know much about radioactive material. At least I don't anyway. Number 11, the speed when it's accelerating at a constant rate. Well, if it's doing it constant, it's going to constantly get faster. 11A. Number 12, the number of litres of fuel left in the tank if it's moving at a constant speed. Well, if it's moving constant, it's going to move down a straight line. The litres is going to get lower as the more distance it goes. Number 13, the number of grains of rice in each square of a chessboard. If the number in each square is twice the previous square, jeepers, oh. So what that means is, say the first square had 1 grain of rice. The next, let's think about this. First square is 1, the next square is double it, 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 and double it, and double it. It's going up very fast, isn't it? So I would say that one. To me, that is 13C. Number 14. The distance from home of a cyclist who has stopped is going to be the same distance from home. So 14G. Number 15. The height of a bungee jumper as she drops from a bridge and falls to the river beneath. I don't think that's a hard one to figure out. It's going to be H, isn't it? Going straight down. So 15H. Number 9. An impossible journey. Trying to look, I'm not really sure any of those are impossible. I think we got them all.